Hello, hello, hello. We're starting a little earlier than the timer. Luckily, I had to go do something real quick. It took me a second. So I had to go do that. Because guess what? We all need water. So I had to go get some water. Hi, Weird Biscuit. Yes, I'm back doing Minecraft like a holy crap. I guess Frost has been online. I got Frost to join the realm. I did not think she'd do this much so soon. But she did. Jeez. What the heck? This is Frost for you. She always does this. Oh man, that's crazy. I knew Frost would eventually get on, because I did invite her to this realm of mine. I just didn't expect her to start so fast. Gotta plant the carrots. I'm selling? What am I selling? I don't sell anything yet. I mean, I would say merch would be kind of interesting to see. I don't know what I would design. Or what I would have designed. How are you, SCP? No, you cannot buy my birth certificate. Why would I sell you that? That is not something I would sell people. I'm pretty good. Pretty good. Been busy. I've been trying to catch up on Honkai and Genshin. That's what I've been doing. I played like a couple hours of each game today. Ugh, I need to work on this now. You're not getting my birth certificate. That is not something I can sell. Besides, what would be the point of even having that? Why? It's important. It's documentation for me. I do need it. It's not like I can't just not have it. You're not getting it. Sorry, but also not sorry, because that is an unreasonable request. That's what I'll say. Boy. We need... Oh, I got some cooked pork chops. I need marker stuff. I guess cobble's it. Although I need some more cobble stuff. Another tool. Make a couple of these. Let's grab some more. You don't have 20 grand on you, I know that much. It's hard to get 20 grand, let me tell you. That'll be Walter White. No. I will not use money that's been used in the purchasing of drugs. Stuff like that can get me in some deep, deep trouble. Why would you even want someone else's birth certificate? There's no use in having someone else's birth certificate. Just want it? Well, too bad. You're not gonna get it. Not from me. Do. I should actually see if maybe Frost has a sheet. Because if that's the case, throw those away. Don't know why you'd want something like that. There would be no point. Yeah, Frost got on. I told her she could, so I decided to let her on. No, why would I want Tesla? No reason to have Tesla. Oh. Hope I get more. Although the way to get more is to breed them. Yeah, I don't know why you'd want more, or why you'd even, like, if you had Tesla, why would you want to sell it? I mean, then again, Tesla has had a lot of issues as of recently, apparently. I do try to stay up to date with some stuff like that. Dang, the cat doesn't work. Why would you want my birth certificate? There is no reason for you to have it. What's going on with Tesla? Tesla's having some issues within their company about like some of their designs of the vehicles. Specifically in the sense of I think the Department of Motor Transportation or Motor Vehicles and Transportation or something, they've had Tesla recall a bunch of their cars because the warning lights are like way too small on the dash. The Tesla, the Cybertruck, the current model has had a lot of issues with their the stainless steel. While it is nice because it's so stiff, it very easily is like marked up, eroded, things like that. It's like super easily done. And so they're like, even to the point that Tesla themselves have come out and they're like, look, you'll need to wipe off, like, you know, if a bird poops on it or if it gets like water running down it, it will erode. So eventually, so basically you're just paying $120,000 or something for a car that's just going to erode. Which ain't exactly the greatest, you know. What are you talking about, weird SCP? I have no idea what you're talking about. I gotta switch off of that real quick. Pull up the YouTubes again. Sorry. I have a video. Yes, I am a terrible builder. Suck it up, I get to deal with it. I'm such a bad builder. I can't build for crap.
Go ahead and start by just building this in the ground using whatever blocks you...
Yeah, I can't build for crap. Frost can build for anything. She's fantastic at building. I just suck at it. Because, I mean, look at that. I invited her on, like, not even a week ago, and this is already what she has. Like, this is ridiculous. great, but ridiculous. Like, what the heck? She's been getting back into building as of recently. When it comes to... Tell for us to build a car? Why would I tell her that, huh? Like, why? Why would I do that? She's got her own building projects anyways. So, either way, that's a maybe at best. For something like that. Oh, man, almost thought I broke it. Sheep. Sorry, trying to gather materials so I can lay this out properly. Because I am trying to build something. Dang. What is the latest? Oh, it's for when I get to Twitch. I need to start moving over eventually to Twitch. I just haven't yet. As one might be aware of. And so I've been working on that. Alright, let's see. We don't need that. There we go. Alright. Started. This corner. Went up. Went to the side. 1, 2, 3. And then there. Yep. Hell. Oh boy, please don't break it. Don't break the chat. SCP, I will stop it. I can stop it whenever I want. Just so you know. One of the things SCP likes to do is he'll pop in the chat and then he'll just post a bunch of emojis in chat for me to have to deal with, and it ugh, I hate it. Stop it, stip it, stip. You're breaking it. I'm turning it off. I'm turning it off. You don't get to see chat anymore. Your chat is gone. I only see chat now. Yes, obviously. It doesn't know how to process the frickin' emojis on YouTube. This is what SCP does, Weird Biscuit. This is what he does every time. I swear. Can't have a normal chat with SCP in the chat some days. I can turn it back on. No, that's why it always says what the emote is in text and not on screen. That much is obvious. That much is obvious, I feel. It's just weird that way. I don't know why YouTube is that way, but it is, and you need to stop breaking it. It's rude to break it. Uh, why are you... Buckle Eye? Why did you say buckle? That's my question. That's my real question now. Why'd you say buckle and not cotton eye? There's a very big difference between the two. No snacks. What you talking about? Talking about how I sometimes eat during stream. I mean, I have snacks around me. We got some Reese's mini cups. I've got some cheddar goldfish. I think I got a box of chips behind me. I was actually before I started streaming today, I was gonna grab some food. That didn't end up happening. Mostly just because I don't know what to eat right now. And so I haven't eaten yet. Don't be like me. Actually eat. You should eat. Bad example over here, you know? The Joey Colt raid shall be the first raid ever, though. I don't really know how that would work. Well, I have to get on Twitch. The Twitch... That's a Twitch thing. Raids are a Twitch thing. And I have to get on Twitch if I want to do that. And besides, you said you could no longer be on Twitch, SCP. You mentioned that earlier. Like something up with Safari on your phone or something. I don't remember. The textures are breaking a little bit. Oh, you have a computer. I plan to do something interesting with one of my spare computers. I've got a laptop, an old gaming laptop that's just kind of chilling around. I was going to put a Linux version called Ubuntu on it. At least that was an idea. Me and a coworker, they were going to teach me how to do that, which I thought was super cool. Because that's something that I've never done before. I don't know very much about Linux. Gonna gift what now? Wait, what is being gifted? Imagine just going to someone's house, ringing the bell, and throwing a PC at them. The old PC. No, I wouldn't do that. I would never do that. I actually like that old thing. That thing is fantastic. I actually still use it occasionally. I mean, Frost uses it to watch a lot of, like, random shows and stuff on occasion. She likes, when she comes down to hang out with me, every now and then we'll, like, throw a show on and enjoy a show. Yeah. Obviously. Oh no, the farm's gonna be in the way. Dang it. Dang it. Alright. Trying to work this out. If you want to look up what exactly I'm building, it's by a YouTuber named Tony, Big Tony MC, and it's the Minecraft Fantasy Mansion tutorial. Like I said, I am terrible at building, and so I use things like that to kind of increase my odds of building right. Alright, that's fine. If you don't want to look it up, that's fine. I'm gonna build it here anyways. But the farm is in the way. Dang. I mean, I should move it over since Frost is here now. I'm building the layout right now. That's why it's so weird looking. It'll help just basically be a guide when I'm building the rest. No, I would never. She would kill me. Mostly, it's also because out of respect for her building, I can't bring myself to ever destroy, like, a build of hers, because she's so much better at it than I am. I mean, that's a clear. I've got a shack, she's got a house. That's what I'll say about that. What do you mean you could? I would never allow you to. First off, because you can't join this realm unless I invite you. And second off, I would not allow it. I'd be more willing to lose the world than I am to let something happen to that house right now. What if you just say no? Well, that's not going to get you anywhere. Since, again, you can't come on here. There's a weird trend. If anybody was on TikTok, probably a few months ago, or right around a few months ago, there was a weird trend where you were, like, supposed to build as high as you could, and with, like, creative with expensive blocks, and the things that could be redeemed were basically just TNTs. No, because that's not possible. Because someone worked out how many bananas you have to eat in 10 minutes to die of radioactive poisoning. 40,000. Ugh. My texture pack is, like, slowly corrupting itself right now. Ah, there we go. Where should I build? I should build somewhere. Find a nice big spot. I mean, I cleared that area. I would just have to move it over. Ooh, gray sheep. Oh, the texture packs do always. Some of them just always say nah. Yeah, it was about 40,000 bananas in 10 minutes, and you die of radioactive poisoning. If you could survive eating 40,000 bananas in 10 minutes. Which is highly unlikely, given the fact that you would die either of, like, too much radiation, or overstuffing yourself. Be one or the other. Yeah, that would probably be about that amount. Maybe a single state, given if you go to every store. If you went to every store, you'd probably be able to buy right around a few thousand, couple thousand, not sure. Well, it also depends, because if you're also including grocery stores, like grocery stores and gas stations all sell bananas. Unless, of course, that's just a Utah thing. There's a lot of weird things. Out in Utah. And of course you guys wanna try that. Lag spike. Is my stream lagging? Sure hope not. Let's check it. It's an excellent connection. We're good. Oh, forgot to leave this back up. I hate to do this. It's a diamond shovel! You guys still there? Y'all went like quiet. You ain't talking. It's weird. Alright. Oh, you got a cookie. Lucky. Although, I like cookie dough. I like cookie dough a little bit better than I like just regular cookies. That's what I'll say. Air is good. Air is very good. I do agree. I still think it's funny, Weird Biscuit, that you kind of hung around until I started playing Minecraft again. Like, I think it's great. I love having you around. I just think it's funny. Normally, a lot of people move on. Especially if the streamer they watch doesn't stream the game they like. Lots of people just move on and stop watching. So, it's not a bad thing. It's just something I noticed. You're one of the few that I know that would keep watching. There are quite a few people who would stop. So thank you. I guess that's what I'm trying to say, is thank you for watching. I mean, I know I don't always stream your favorite content, but hey, happy you're still around. I mean, I guess another question is, if I move to Twitch, would you still watch? I mean, I'd still try to keep playing Minecraft every now and then. So it wouldn't be like I would stop streaming the content you want. Yeah? I mean, that's good to know. I don't know. It's a random question. I mean, if you already want to go, like, follow me, I do have an account on there. I just haven't streamed on that account yet. That's what I'll say. I think it's literally at Yoshito the Tanuki, like it is on here. So if you want to go follow it, you can. It won't have any sort of like setup currently. There's no PFP. There's no banner cover. I'm currently working on those ideas. Let's see. I guess I just need to move over there. Set a time to move over to that platform. Should I do it on like a month? A certain month? What do you think? When should I move over? Because I've thought about moving over somewhat recently, given, I'm trying to. I just haven't been terrible at it, because I keep coming back to YouTube. And move over when I feel ready. I mean, that's a good answer. You're not wrong. Sorry. Needed food. Need all the food. I could have moved over. I was talking with one of my friends, one of my other streamer friends, about moving over. And when Pal World first came out, she was like, "Yeah, move over. It's a great time. It's a new game. You could start playing that game and get people to join you from the bandwagon." But I think I don't always want to do that. I want to stick to. Hear me out on this. This is kind of an oddball thing. I want to stick to, rather, instead of just playing games to have people join me, I want to play games that I enjoy, and have people like build a community around that. I think I'd rather have people who want to come watch me than people who are just there because I'm playing a specific game. I think it's kind of weird when people play specific games just to gain more followers. I mean, I know they stick around because they like the person, or they think they're funny. But, I don't know. It's kind of odd, in my opinion. Alright, Switching back to this guy. And then we'll keep you open and switch back. Maybe it's just me. I'm a weirdo. I'm a weirdo when it comes to things like that. Let me tell you, such a weirdo. Even I'm pretty sure some of my friends complain about some stuff like that. That is because I'm such a weirdo. You'd win what? You're a weirdo? I'm not saying it's a competition. Nope, that's right. Never made it a competition, but you turned it into one rather quickly. Of course you did, SCP. When don't you? Right? Normal is boring. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Of course. Kind of wish they added it to the pathing block to the hoe rather than the shovel. Make this job a little bit easier. All right. You don't like that idea? I mean, having the pathing block, so when you do this on dirt and stuff, instead of it being on the shovel, doing it on a hoe, like an iron hoe or something, just do a pathing that way. I think that's how it was initially designed. I think that's how it was first talked about being done, but I don't think it ended up that way. Not that I'd blame them for that. You know? Okay. This is where it's getting long. Yeah. Sorry, counting off screen. I believe that's it. We will find out when I make the pattern. Okay, first three, and then it's this one here. So much grass. What I get for having an island in the plains. I think that's right. Because then this one will be cobble. I think. this one would be a wool. Pretty sure that's right. Man, it's like hard to tell, you know? Why is this gotta be so freaking hard? Don't be mean to the grass. I'm always mean to the grass. I break all the grass around me. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Alright. Let's cobble. Cobble. Wool. Wool. And then it alternates. Perfect. Boom. Look at that. Okay. 4, and then it goes in here. Goes in 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. And this comes out. Perfect. And then it's a 3-block gap. And then it starts right up back up with a wool and a cobble. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a wool. Yeah, sorry. I know this isn't the most invigorating or exciting stream. Oh, the grass is still around. But I figure having a more chill thing with the Minecraft stuff. Being kind of chill on a server. Yes, I'm destroying your favorite thing in Minecraft. The grass. Let the destruction reign. And then you know what? You know what? You see all these wheat seeds? They're gone. No more wheat seeds. It's all gone. Nope. Do not. That's why I can't go into places like Frost's house. All the animals will escape if I'm not careful. Then she'd really kill me. Dang, I was hoping to get to it before it ate. Freedom. No freedom for the sheep. They're my sheep. Well, those ones are Frost's, but you get the picture. Sheep go ba. No. It goes beep. Beep, beep, I'm a sheep. Or if you really want to push it, meow meow, I'm a cow. Do you get that, Weird Biscuit? Please tell me you get that. I really want you to get that just for the sake of it. Yes! Understand the internet memes I have seen. I do somewhat try to stay up with memes. Doesn't always work out. Do. We're doing good. Make some chicken. Eat some chicken. Alright. Oh yeah, that definitely exists out there. I know that does. I've seen it. I've never watched all of it. Why would you watch the whole video? That's my question. No point in watching the whole video. Alright, it is another 16. Yeah, another 16, so I need 12 more. 1, 2, 3. Dang. Okay. I still might have to move the farm. I mean, it's entirely possible that I won't have to. It's very likely, though. But I mean, I've already done what I wanted to do, which was to get it started, so that I have all of it ready. You know? Alright, 16, alternating, ends with white. Good to know. See, this is why it's important to plan ahead. Yes, all the grass. All the destruction. Alright, and you. Perfect. Let's alternate. Nope. Already messed it up. You proud of me? Yes, the grass must be destroyed. And, yeah, I figured you'd be very proud. $13. Ends in white but has a black right there. And then black comes down. Yep, look at that. I need to move the farm. Oh, joy. Well, let everything finish growing, I guess. Because I need to go 3 over. So it would be right here. That would be part of the edge. I'd still technically need to go over 1. Technically. There we go. I think I'm almost out of cobble. I need more cobble again. Oh, there's a little bit more. Do that. We will grab a single log. We will make an iron pick. Isn't it iron pick? The irony. Alright. $13 again. Wow. 3, 4. 13 right here. And it ends on a corner. Like so. Perfect. Need more wool. Sheep, grow your wool faster. So how have you been, Weird Biscuit? Anything crazy? Anything fun happening? Freedom. No freedom for the sheep. Their wool is mine. College. College is interesting. I've never officially graduated. I'm just in the workforce right now. You don't like it? Yeah, Frost is in college. She doesn't like it very much either. She's all burnt out. Can't blame her. She kind of has that. But yeah, she's in college for her degree. I was in a couple classes for a couple different degrees. That didn't actually end up panning out. I actually do want to go back, though. Go back and try and finish up some sort of degree. If not certification. That's the hope. That I could either get certified or get an official degree from a college. Or for specifically something in technology. I'm a technology nerd. I looked at CES. I didn't go, but I looked at a lot of the stuff at CES, and it's some pretty cool stuff that people have made. I mean, one of the coolest things, in my opinion, was a company made a mask that you put over your. Haven't noticed. So a company made a mask that when you put it on, it basically cancels out your voice. But if you're on like a phone call, or if you give someone like a headset that's plugged into said like sound pack or something that stops the sound, they can hear you perfectly fine even in a crowded area. So you basically wouldn't have to shout over people to try and have a conversation at like a cafe or some places like that. It was a really cool product, and I would have loved to have sat there and like tried it out, because that would have just been so fun to see. Alright, back to this. Okay, 4, and then up. Perfect. Mine over 4. Okay. Yeah. You go there, and you go there. And then it's another 3-block gap. Perfect. Another product that I thought was kind of an interesting little one was someone designed a robot, like a Roomba, but for a pool. Like you could put it in a 2,500 square foot pool, and it would completely clean it. just fine by itself, like fully autonomously. It was super cool to think about. Because that's not something you see every day. That's like you expect in like a movie, like something in the future would have. Or at least that's what I would think. There was company was designing instead of like passcode locks for your house, they designed a Face ID one. So if you walked near the lock and it recognized your face, it would unlock automatically, which is a super cool thing. Normally you wouldn't see something like that. Let's see what else is there. Oh man, it's hard to think about everything that was like coming out. Oh, I think it was Samsung? No, there was a different company. They were coming out with a translucent TV. So you could literally see through the TV. And when you were like, say you were gonna watch a show, it would roll up a little black screen behind it so that you could easily see the show. Let's see, what's another oddball thing that I saw? Honestly, that was about it. Like, I saw a lot of stuff on, like, videos. Oh, someone designed a sound chair, I guess you could call it. And it literally, like, surrounds you with speakers and encloses off the sound. So when you sit in it, it sounds like you've basically got full surround sound in that chair. It was like a weird dodecahedron type chair, like a D20 chair. It was really cool looking. But it was also like, why would you ever want a chair like that? Personally, I don't think it's worth it. Really interesting idea. There is a new Roomba coming out that does its job autonomously, so without a lot of human intervention. You just have to like fill buckets or something, I think, in the little housing unit of the Roomba. But it works like fantastically, apparently. I think Samsung came out with a bunch of new TVs. They're like super nice. I think I saw a car. Yeah, it was like a fully electric, solar-powered car, which was kind of interesting to see. Normally you don't see fully electric, solar-power cars. Like, you see those in, like, tiny kits. Like, say you want to mess around and you go buy one of those little hobby kits from, like, Hobby Lobby or other craft stores. It was kind of like that, but as a full-on vehicle. Maybe it was just, like, a little cab, a little, like, golf cart that was solar powered. Either way, super cool idea. A solar powered car, yeah. When you hear it out loud, it's kind of like, huh, that's kind of an interesting idea. But it's also like, that wouldn't always work, especially in places like Washington. The rumor of Washington is that it's always raining, and apparently that's true. Never been. My girlfriend grew up in Washington though, so I do trust her say, because that's where she grew up. Yay, couple pieces of iron. Hurrah, that was it. That was crap. Perfect though. Let's see. What else is happening in the tech world? Apple Vision Pro came out. It's had some issues. Some first generational issues, obviously. People are having like very specific issues with it. Super interesting device though. It's got, as far as I've heard, it's pretty nice, but some of the designs could be a little bit better. Although Apple isn't known for always having great designed products. I feel like they're more known for their like sleek look. They're not well known for their They're known for their sleek look and like their own ecosystem, as people would call it, or as that's what it's called, is the Apple ecosystem. So it's great connectivity between like Macs and iPhones and iPads. Those give you the best connectivity when you have them all together. So it's like really great then, except for just the base price of $3,500 is a little pricey in my opinion. I'd rather not do that. I'd rather spend my $3,500 on like a full VR setup. Like get a room dedicated to just VR type deal. Cause you can do that for me and a coworker were discussing that. You could do that for about $3,500, or not even 35, like 15. That is a pillager. Yes, I hear you, sir. Ow. So yeah, that's a thing. So if you want to spend $3,500 on a VR headset, there you go. I personally wouldn't. I'd say stay away for now. See what happens when they like fix all the issues. Plus, the other thing about it is it doesn't have an internal battery, so you have to carry around a battery pack on you just to keep it turned on, which I think is kind of an odd choice, but it makes sense for Apple because they're ones for things like that. I also hear they're using a lightning cable for it, which is also kind of an oddball thing. I feel like I'm turning into a tech channel, just talking about all this crazy chaotic stuff. Because who needs to know this other than someone working in technology like myself? No one. Do you hate hearing about this weird biscuit? Because if you do, I will totally stop. I'll shut up. Look at all the potatoes. There we go. Perfect. Potato! But I'm not kidding, Weird Biscuit. If you don't want to hear me talk about that, I will shut up about that. We can find something else to talk about. Let's see. What else is there to talk about? Oh. No, I feel like I should hold off on this. I've got an announcement, but I don't know. Maybe I'll hold off until Frost gives me approval for certain things. Because she doesn't like it when I step out of bounds. When it comes to saying things that are kind of a private between us. Let's see. One of my friends is getting married. I mean, technically he is married now. He got married earlier this month. And his like reception / get together with friends and family is tomorrow. Gonna spend some time out there tomorrow, hanging out with them. Not during the day. It's like one evening. It's like one evening, and then I'd be back. Man, a lot of the people I know, they're all getting married, and I'm over here. I'm still dating. I haven't advanced to that next level. If you could describe it in such a sense. I almost feel like it's funny to describe it in that sense of, oh yeah, it's a level to achieve. You know? That's just me, though. I'm just being weird. Let's see. I am working on, like, eventually moving out. Frost just sent me a TikTok. She always sends me a TikTok. I will try to get a TikTok set up. 13 again. There we go. And it ends with a cobble. I feel like having a TikTok and Twitter and a few other things set up will help me and my little streaming. Have you ever played D&D, Weird Biscuit? Do you like D&D at all? Because if you do... Oh, you do? I've got a friend. He started a... He calls it a podcast, and I guess it is, technically. He started one, and if you want to watch it, I can link it, because it's actually... He's had some pretty funny moments so far. And I think it's super funny. Oh, that's right. Okay, that's right. He's got... Now, given he started this little podcast, like, a while ago, so there's, like, a bunch of episodes. I've also been helping him and giving him ideas for it. Such as, he started recently making shorts, where they're like little excerpts from sessions that they've had so far, and they're really funny. He's got some funny stuff happening. Some classic D&D shenanigans. If you believe it or not. I've wanted to join him, but it's a full table already. I also feel like if I did that, I would have to come up with like this random character. I know. It's kind of sucks when that happens, when you run into the whole their table's already full type deal. And it's like, well, great, I can't join. There we go. But, I've heard the stories from it. It's pretty good. Yeah. Sorry. I'm trying to get this outlined. If you want to look it up by, without a link, it's called Raising 9 Hells, or Raising something hells, because it's about like hells things. I think they had like this apparently super epic fight with a alpha hellhound that my coworker friend created specifically for that. Yeah, Raising 9 Hells, and 9 as in the number, not the word, if you must know. Super funny. I enjoyed listening to some of it. I haven't listened to all of it. Okay, that's that. Yeah, if you do, and you're willing to subscribe, please do. It'll be funny. I'd have to talk to him and be like, oh yeah, one of my viewers was like, yeah, I love D&D. I'll check it out, and you did. Because it's a dopamine thing every now and then for him, is he's got that dopamine high from ADHD, because he's, I think, undiagnosed, but basically has it type of deal. And so it's really funny to see him like super hyped about things like that, even if it's at work, you know? So, yeah, he's had a lot of fun making this series of his, and it's pretty funny. One of the recent stories I heard about was and I don't want to spoil it too much, but there was a woolly mammoth involved on a frozen lake, and they lost the mammoth, and they were like really upset about it. It was pretty funny to hear about. I want to say that's 4 out there. Maybe 5 or 6 out there. Yeah, very sad, but very funny to listen to.
T1. The materials list will be in the...
Oh. Whoops. Had I just gone a little bit further in the video, I would have gotten all of the things I need. Because of course I don't watch the videos all the way through. It's 5? Oh, 5 here, 3 here. Okay. Oh, wow. I almost messed that up. Yikes. Did I do that right? I did, yeah. Wow, I am doubting myself a bunch. I need to stop doubting my skills in this game some days. Yep. Shut up. Don't need to point it out. Just make your dreams come true. Man, that's old. That's such an old thing. I can't believe how old that is. Just thinking about it, it's funny. 30 by 55, huh? That's crazy. Hey, look at all those pork chops. I'm out of chest space. Shucks. Here. Oh, I do need to replant, though. Put that in there. Yeah. Okay. That. Perfect. Oof. Always big oof. Right here. Perfect. Grab this and go. There we go. Yes, I will be growing potatoes. You sound like that girl from Attack on Titan. What's her name? I can't remember her name, but she's got like this deadly love with potatoes. It's not Mikasa. I can't remember her name. There we go. See, that's the worst part about watching so much anime. Is now I can't remember characters all the time. Well, and Attack on Titan wasn't one of my personal favorites. Plus, there's also the joke that Attack on Titan is, like, way too long now. Because it's had, like, it's been on its final season for, like, the past 4 years or something like that. They just keep extending it somehow. Yeah, it's ridiculous. They've been on the final season for quite a few years. And it's all because, like, they're trying to wrap everything up or something like that. And it's just not working out. Or something. They're trying to do way too much now. And it's whatever, you know, that's kind of how stories go. But it's also like, come on, guys, you've had it for a while. Can't you just, like, shrink it? Now it's got me curious. When did that happen? When did part 1 of the final season come out? Or, like, the final part of the series come out? There we go. We're about to look this up. Attack on Titan Season 4, which is technically the last season. It was January 10th, 2021. But it has lasted far longer. It's almost ridiculous how long it's lasted. Because I think they're still coming out with it. Or it's like in its final part, as they'll call it, probably. Which is whatever, you know.
The description, but before you go out and...
Oh yeah, I forgot. Let's just mute that real quick. Get that back up, and this back up. It honestly did become the never-ending story of the anime. Like, we all think, like, Minecraft, or we all think, like, something like One Piece, where it's, like, a never-ending story is bad. At least One Piece has a full, like, ending. He knows where it's ending, and it's, like, soonish. I mean, it's sad to think about the guy who, he's watched all of One Piece for as long as he's lived, and now it's just... he's gotten so old, or he had, like, some sort of disease or something, and they can't watch it. Like, they won't see the end because they're dying, essentially. And it's just like, that sucks. You know? I need spruce for this build? Oh boy. Well, guess I get to go find something. I don't have any spruce yet. Yeah, that sucks. You know, having this guy who's watched all of it up until the more recent stuff, or like he's even seen a lot of the recent stuff. And now he can't see it. You know? because he's gonna be dying. It's like, it's sad to hear about that. But it's also like, that's a long story, and it's a good story. I've actually watched a lot of One Piece. People find me crazy, but I have watched quite a bit of it. And it's a great story. You never would have expected this storyline about a single pirate who wants to become the king of pirates to last this long. Normally it'd be like a couple seasons and then they make it. You know? But it's still hanging on, and it's still very interesting. I didn't see this the last time I was over here. Cool. And so, yeah, I've personally enjoyed any of One Piece that I've watched because it's actually been a very interesting story. I did check out the Netflix live action version, and that was fantastic. I actually loved that one about as much as I loved watching the first few seasons of One Piece, because they actually held pretty true to the content, which was amazing for a story like that. Yeah, I did see it, and I loved it. I think it was a hit with a lot of the critics too. The thing I'm sad about is the whole Avatar: The Last Airbender situation that's currently going on. Because that's a whole situation in and of itself, which is kind of crappy, to be honest. Because they're ruining the characters somewhat. Although I don't know if they'll like go back on the decision. I could see them trying to go back on the decision and make it true to the content they're using. Yeah, have you seen Avatar: The Last Airbender? Weird Biscuit? You've seen it, right? I mean, most people have. I do know a lot of people have seen... You haven't seen Avatar: The Last Airbender? What? Who are you, Weird Biscuit? How have you not seen it? It's a fantastic story. It's there was a joke going around on TikTok for a while that it literally has everything from stories. Like, it is the perfect story. And it's kind of funny to think about. But, yeah, what was up with it recently is... So, in the first season of Avatar: The Last Airbender as an animated cartoon, was that Sokka, one of the main characters, was, in fact, like, sexist towards girls. And Aang, the main protagonist, the hero of the story, is a goofy kid. He's 12. He loves goofing off. He loves riding on giant elephant koi, as they call them, which is basically just a giant koi fish. And they're like, yeah, we're just gonna remove that. The Sokka won't be sexist. And it's like, there's a whole lesson dedicated, like a whole episode dedicated to Sokka being put in his place about women and how women can be just as good as men. And they want to remove that from an entire series, which is just a shame. And they also want to, so because of how the show is, they want, as they call it, a serious show. They don't want to have a goofball kid as the main hero. They want something like Game of Thrones-esque. And from what I heard, the last few seasons of Game of Thrones did not work out. At least not as well as they wanted. And that's just a shame that they're removing such important pieces of characters from a show that had, like, a perfect show. Like, we're talking, this thing won multiple awards for various things. One of them was to show the long-term effects on society from a long war. Because in the show, the whole thing is about this country who decided to try and rule the world and put it all under one thing. And the war had gone on for 100 years. And it won an award for showing how that was portrayed in society against kids and, you know, kind of everything. And now they're just they're not taking that and using it as well as they could have, which is a shame. Sorry, I know I'm dragging out that conversation. Probably shouldn't. Let's see. I mean, I can start with some of this material, but I also really just want to find some spruce before I get too far involved with making the house. I mean, I guess I could use dark oak, but the only dark oak we have is from that pillager tower, which I don't always want to go raid just because I need some dark oak block or some dark block. Lots of savannas around here. I mean, I guess I could use, like, deep slate. Deep slate would kind of work. Kind of. Or if I really wanted to push it, I could just try and travel to the nether and use, the dark stone, or whatever it's called, blackstone. Is this a swamp? I think we found a small swamp biome. That's a skelly. Woo, I hear that shot. Holy crap. Never actually been that close to a lightning strike in Minecraft. It wasn't Shrek, sadly. Is it Shrek or Shirk? I mean, it's kind of obviously Shrek. I saw a rumored, like, first version of Shrek, and it doesn't look as good as the one that we have. It's the first one. Please don't tell me that's what I think it is. Please don't tell me that's what I think it is. It's what I think it is. Awesome. Man, I hate when that happens. You spawn just a little too close to an ocean monument, and then you just can't go anywhere. I believe this is my little island. Going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. That's an old show. Me and my friends, we did a bachelor party on, in our favorite boating ship. That's pretty good. When we were going out to that bachelor party we had on Wednesday, which is why I didn't stream. I was gonna stream like Honkai or Genshin. We got talking about old movies and stuff, you know, like old movies. And one of the ones I brought up, because I did watch this as a kid, was a Barbie Rapunzel movie. And this was a movie. It was an interesting movie. It was also really weird. Because the only reason I had it was because of my sister. Yes. Burn. Burn. Okay, you're burning a little slow there, bud. Thank you. You know that one? Zombies on fire. Yeah, that was a movie I did watch as a kid. And I pulled it up yesterday because we were talking about it as a group. And I forgot how poor it looked. It did not look great, to be honest. Like, it was one of those movies that, when you look at it now, it just wasn't a good animated film, because the animation was such old animation. And that's not the studio's fault or anything, you know. Because that's just what the technology was at the time. Was that. But it also was just like, I can't believe that that's what I enjoyed as a kid forever ago. But yeah. I guess when things happen, I'll let you guys know about, like, big events. I'll probably just, like, try and announce things as they come up. Not too much. I don't try to update too much on my personal life, mainly because I do like having the privacy of a normal life-ish expectancy. So if I don't update you, it is for good reason for me. Just for my mental health. That's why I don't update all the time. I do need to start updating more on things, because then you guys are actually in the know. But privacy is just one of those things that is pretty important to me in a sense. And it's like, nothing against you guys, but it's just kind of how it is. Hey, Weird Biscuit. I asked you this the last time, but do you think I'm ready to go down now? Do you think I'm ready? I could just go down now. Look at it. Actually, what's it look like on this side? Huh. There's a glow squid! I kind of want to just get over there. That'd be nice. So I don't think that's possible. Yeah, there's no way over. Yep, didn't think I could reach that. And we're down. Yep, figured there was something behind me. Start lighting up the area near the exit as much as I can. Okay. Don't mind at night. I know, right? I got a random... This is a bit of a random thing. If I was to install Fulbright, would you be pissed off? Fulbright basically just makes caves bright. I'd still have to light them up to prevent mob spawns. You'd be okay with if I did that? Okay. I might do that just so I don't always have to carry torches for you guys to see. Jeez, drop Skelly. There we go. Hate drop stuff. Drop Skellies, drop creepers. Drop creepers are the worst. There was a joke me and a few friends had is with with all these massive YouTubers like retiring or like going away for retirement. There was a joke that the like group of us would take over. We'd start uploading more often and having fun as a group and just start taking over YouTube. That was the joke, and I thought it was funny. Because I don't think we could do that all the time. I think it'd be funny if we could, but don't think it'll happen. Mostly just due to the fact that we're all pretty bad at uploading. I like streaming more than I like recording. Recording, I feel like I have nothing to talk about. When it comes to streaming, I also get, like, actual reactions, like live reactions for you guys to react to. More than it is, like, recording where everybody wants to release YouTube. That is very true. There are quite a few people that do want to be on that, like, pillar of YouTube. Ow! Where? What the heck just happened? Your bow gives you away, sir. That's a Vern! Ow! Ow! Yeah, you take that water right down. Dang it. You just have to be careful with how you deal with them. Perfect. That's all it means, is being more careful. Just grab a stack of torches, right around a stack. What I need to do is get a lava farm going, so I can infinitely fuel my furnaces whenever I need to. Well, it's not night, as far as I know. And, oh my gosh, that was so many arrows at once. Oh, he's going down. Yeah, baby zombies are the absolute worst to run into. Well, I think we got most of the base of the entrance and exit lit up, which is a good thing. How long have I been? Oh, wow. I think I hit my hour mark. Quick, Weird Biscuit, how long have I been streaming? I think I started at 7. If you just hover over near the beginning of the stream, it'll say like how long ago that was. I think I'm at my hour mark. Ooh. Right around my hour mark. One hour? Yeah, that sounds about right. Should I keep going for a little bit, or do we want to call it? It is 8 o'clock, or it's almost 9 o'clock where I am. If that's the case, I should actually almost be at a 2-hour time, which would be different for me, because I don't normally stream that long. Gotta light it all up. Walkers everywhere. Walkers. That just makes me think about some of the old days with my friends. So it used to be I would play, like, with some friends online at my grandma's house because she had a computer that I could game on that she allowed me to use. And she used to sew while I was on a Skype call. Now, this is back when we used Skype instead of Discord. And my friend, who loved The Walking Dead back then, he constantly said that anytime my grandma was sewing behind me while I was online with them, he would always say that it sounded like a walker was just behind me. That's a creep. And I thought it was the funniest thing in the world. Because I never got into The Walking Dead. I tried watching, like, the first few episodes, but never got into it. I don't see the appeal. I don't mind zombie movies, but I'm not a huge zombie fan. Woo! Dodge the arrows. Woo! Hello. Epic dodge skills. Hardcore parkour skills. Playing tag was a skill. You could say that. Woo! Yes. Yep. I hear you. I see you. Woo! Ah, they shot a bat. Right there. Right there. One there. More glow squid stuff. Torch there. Perfect. I think that's enough. Let's see. Go back over to my live stream. No, I'm almost at 2 hours. Wow. Shocking. Normally I don't hit 2 hours. Let's grab some more iron and then head back to the house. Oh, the house, the build I'm wanting does call for copper. The first time I've had a use for copper. Let me tell you, I'm not a fan of copper. It was such a wasted potential. they had they had such high like use for it. They could have used it to help extend redstone or to make new redstone like machines, and it just didn't get that. And that, I think that's what copper really needed. I don't know what it is. Never really liked copper. It's great if you need like specific, like that specific green for builds, if you like the weathered stuff. But if you don't have honey, it's always going to be, you know, kind of weathered. And if you don't have enough copper, you're not going to replace it. So it'll just look weird every time. Oh, not the block. Why do you like copper then? Oh, you just like copper? Oh, grab all this stuff. Alright, I think I got enough for now. Oh, hey. Guess what? It's night. And I was mining. It's 9 o'clock. That man's ready to dig my grave. Oh boy, so many mobs around. So yeah, I'll get Fulbright installed just for the next stream, so you can see without me carrying around a bunch of torches. So that's the one thing I don't normally carry around is the torches. But yeah. Old Betsy. Hey, Weird Biscuit, did you hear about the guys who designed a one-shot kill machine for the Ender Dragon with an arrow? It's a real thing. It's pretty impressive, too. Either way, I'm gonna call it. I will see you. I was thinking about streaming tomorrow, trying to at least in the morning. Unsure about that right now. But other than that, I think I'm gonna be calling it. You said oh. You said oh, and that made me like stop thinking. That made me like, what's up? Is something up? Oh, you're good. Either way, I will see you probably Wednesday. I'm trying to stream at least every Wednesday to get in a habit and a schedule of it. Takes like 7 times, but it keeps being interrupted. So yeah, I will see you later. Goodbye.